Hey friends, hope you're doing great this week. Can you believe we are on week 29 of our everyday Mulemanship challenges? This has gone by really quick for me, and every week working to get these videos and these challenges out to you has kept me on my toes and kept me going, and it's been a lot of fun for me. I hope you've enjoyed these things. So for the past 29 weeks, we have worked on 28 weeks, that is, because this is 29. We have worked on lots of physical pieces. We've worked on getting the moves right, getting the exercises right. You've been working on mechanical pieces of this, the physical pieces of your mulemanship and horsemanship. But the problem with that is that it's only 10% of the big picture. I believe that working with mules and horses is 90% mental, 10% physical. So that's what I want to kind of get you thinking about this week, is the mental side of things. This is such a big piece of it. Like I said, I believe it's 90%. Ray Hunt would often say, if you think they're going to buck you off, they probably will. And you've all heard me say in the clinics, you've heard me say this if you've been to a clinic. I say, I'm not saying that they can read your thoughts, but I'm not saying that they can't. Because these animals, they don't speak with a spoken word like we do, We speak with spoken words. They speak with their mind, You can watch mules work together and handle together, and it is amazing how they communicate with one another. And you don't hear a single word of English or whatever language you speak. You don't hear that. So I think there's more to this than what we know on the mental side of things. Now, the piece of it that I do know is that visualization is a big help to us as humans. When you visualize things how they're going to go, it does something for you. I remember back when I was rodeoing in high school and college and in the professional world, that I would visualize my rides and how they'd go, and I'd try to picture them. And it helped me out a lot. And I've taken that same piece and I've applied it to working with mules. So this is my challenge to you guys this week, and this is something that I do. I try to do it every day that I ride. Remember, this is the everyday mulemanship challenge, right? This year has been an everyday mulemanship challenge. Every challenge I've given you is something that I've been wanting you to do every day. Anyway, so this one's going to be a little different. What I want you to do is, before you ride, I want you to spend 10 minutes. You need to give yourself 10 minutes of just quiet time. Just you. Go sit out on your back porch. Go grab you a cold lemonade and sit out in the shade and relax for a little bit. And I want you to visualize yourself working with your mule through this checklist that I've given you. I want you to picture yourself doing the groundwork and how good that's going to be for you. I want you to picture yourself getting on your mule, your horse, and how good they're going to stand. I want you to picture yourself going through the riding checklist and how each foot is going to move. Visualize the foot moving. Visualize that foot swinging. Visualize your rein positions, your seat positions, your leg positions. Think about them in your mind. Take 10 minutes and go through your ride, at least your planned ride. It might not come to pass, but go through your planned ride. Okay? Then it's time to work. Then go get your mule and go through that list. Remember, I've given you these things in order for a reason. I hope you guys all know that every week I've given you the next piece of the puzzle in order. So go through these pieces, both in your mind and with your mule, your horse. And then when you're done, I want you to give yourself another 5 or 10 minutes at the end. And again, I want you to sit down and I want you to soak. Just like we talk about in the clinics, giving your mules, your horses time to soak. I want you to give yourself some time to soak, okay? Just go relax again, go sit down. And visualize, or rather think back, reflect upon how that ride went. 3 things that we've been taught through this style of horsemanship is to observe, remember, and compare. Well, while you were out on your mule or your horse, you were observing, okay? And hopefully you remembered it, so that when you sit back and you can reflect upon this, you can compare. And I want you to do that every day you ride, every day you work. Now, I want you to do that even on days that you don't get a chance to ride your mule, your horses. I want you to go out there in that quiet spot. You got to get a quiet spot, okay? And do the same thing. Visualize if you were to ride your mule, your horse, your donkey that day, how amazing that ride would be. Visualize that every time. And just see how this turns out for you. See how it goes for you. It's going to be interesting, and I want you to think back on that. So that's my challenge for you this week. Start tuning in to your brain, the pieces that, I feel like we don't use enough of, Tune into your mind and see what you can get done. So anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying these challenges. It's been a pleasure doing these so far this year, and I got a lot of good ones coming up for you. So stay with me, hang in there, and God bless you, and we'll see you next week, okay?